Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back with the Cerastes challenge, and so a little bit of information before we go. I'm doing a voiceover right now because I just wanted to focus. I couldn't. I tried recording it with my voice. It didn't work very well, so I just decided not to talk. So this is a voiceover. This is like I'm watching my replay right now, so that's cool. Never done this before. Another piece of information is that I did the Bahamut one by myself in my room alone, no computer, no nothing. I was just so upset because Bahamut, we all know Bahamut sucks. He's a really hard guy to fight. The quest with the Morningstar team and Guillotine, not easy either. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna try to record this. I'm just gonna, not do it. It's not worth it. So I did it. I went through a lot of my revives through the path and through Bahamut, but I got it done. I would say Morningstar was my MVP for that. Morningstar was also my MVP for Deathless, and spoiler alert, she's my MVP for Cerastes as well. Well, someone else's, but she finishes the fight, so that's all I'm gonna say until we get there. So, and the other reason why I didn't like, I don't know if this is too loud. The other reason why I didn't stream it because I'm at my mom's, so the upload speed for like stuff is really low, and I didn't want to have it just lag the whole time while I was streaming, so it was just, whatever. I gotta say though, I did restart this quest numerous times as well, because this fucking Hyperion just would not throw a special 90% of the time. I had to like bait out so many specials, and he would just build to a special 3, and I would just, 2 special 3s would kill me because he'd do half damage for one. He'd do, I don't know, it was just, I hated the Hyperion. But once I got past him here, I was like, alright, this is gonna be great, because I got my relic here going in. I was like, alright, let's get another 5-hit combo and throw the SP1. It should be dead, and thank God he did die. That burst damage with her SP1 is so good. I love Morningstar. I never really knew much about her before. I just saw like a lot of people when I like joined this community had her like rank 3 or 4 for incursions. But I didn't know there was rank 3 or 4 for incursions. I just like, oh, she's high, she must be really good or something. And I would just see everyone like not use her at all. It's like, I wonder why that is. But I see why she's so fucking good. Like when she's ramped up, bro, she does insane damage. Or when she does insane damage, she gets so much health back, and it's just so nice. I also made it past Hyperion a couple times when I did this beforehand, and I also got stuck on this guy as well. So that was another issue. I was really nervous when I was fighting this guy, but surprisingly, I played very well. That heavy attack was kind of goofy also. So yeah, all I really wanted to do was just like try to like neutralize everything off this guy, and then just make sure he wouldn't have his armor up, so that if he did throw the SP1, I wouldn't be special locked or have him be have his aura, so I couldn't knock him down. So, and luckily he doesn't have power gain either, so that was another good thing about this. That was another problem I had with the King Groot fight, was that King Groot had in the Bahamut area. Sorry, I forgot to say that. So King Groot was in the Bahamut path or whatever, on the Bahamut quest, and he would have unblockable, indestructible, regen, and his furies, and it was so hard to like take him down that was another reason why I didn't want to like stream it or record it, because I was just like, bro, this is gonna take me forever, and I think it took me like 3 hours just to get like a good fight against King Groot. I blew through all kinds of energy as well going through these quests. I had like 10 energy refills, and now I have 0. So that's another issue. But as you'll see in the video, I finished this stuff, got it all done. So, but let's see how it plays out. I don't really know much to say, so I'm just gonna kind of keep quiet here, and just like if I find something I want to say something about, I will put my 2 cents in. Also, when I was fighting in this quest, I was always trying to get the special 3 off right away, and I could never actually get it off in time. Like, I would get it off, but then, like, they'd always be at, like, a special 3, or they'd be at a really bad position. So, I always tried to, like, kind of, like, get myself into a good spot to where I could, like, okay, I can wait with the special 3, and then when I felt like I was in a good spot, I could just, okay, I can throw it. So, like, right there where I threw it at a good time, I think. I think right here would have been a good time to throw it, because he'll be unblockable after this, and I would have got this stuff. I wanted to get a big ol' SP2 off, because he got all those Furies, so that burst damage was going to come in handy there. And as you see, that was a lot of damage from Morningstar. I never really thought of her this way, but she might be one of my favorite Mystic champs. Or she's a very slept-on Mystic champ, I would say. Now, my thought process here against Cable was Guillotine 2099, she's got the class advantage, so maybe I could do a little better with her than I would with Morningstar. And I wanted to use the power burn one, because his power gain, he gets a lot of power gain and regen, so I figured she'd be a better counter to that. Even though they are buffs, she could probably just do what she does best and just rip through people. I did kind of make like a little blunder where, you know, you kind of need a 100-hit combo to have that thing. So obviously I was going to build towards it, but just, you can see he's get a lot of power gain. He's already got 2. Go to power drain. Only taking him back down to like 2 bars. Somehow I didn't dex that. I think I had that problem. Because I don't remember if I die in this or not, but I had that problem many times against this guy, where I wouldn't dex his SP2 his second hit, and it just hit my block. I'm like, okay, that's nice, 1,000 damage down the drain. Right there, I didn't mean to heavy. I didn't think it was gonna give enough power, so I kind of just didn't think about it. And then there, I thought he was gonna dash in, so I threw my special 2, trying to get reverse healing on him. So I kind of oofed there. And you can see he's got 2 power gains right now. It's three Furies. He got a lot of stuff going on here. This guy's also pretty nasty to fight sometimes if you don't have a good counter. And he just didn't throw a special at all. So I tried like intercepting him with a relic, and eventually he just threw the special 3 and killed me. So I mean, it is what it is. I wasn't really upset. I was like, okay, whatever. I haven't fought this guy yet, so let's just go back in with Morningstar and see what we can do. I just figured maybe I could like cheese the fight with her, and then maybe get the stuff going for the Cerastes fight. But oh well. So now we're using Morningstar again, and you know, she does her thing. But I kind of forgot that she gets the regen as well, and the power gain. So like, oh, this is totally a better fight. Anyways. So here, yeah, it was against her. So yeah, I forgot to dex the the second part of the SP2, and kind of screwed me over. And my thought process with Morningstar, every fight was like, get a couple neutralizes on, and then you can build up to a special 3. That way they're not gonna, you know, if they have power gain, they're not gonna gain so much power. If they got regen, they're not gonna gain so much health, you know. So just keep those neutralizes up. Try to get like 3 or 4 up before you throw an SP3, which isn't easy because they do expire after a while instead of just being permanent. So it was a little tricky, but just trying to bait out the SP2 here. You see he's being pretty stingy with it. And finally he actually does through it, thank God. I was like, do not repeat Hyperion again. Please don't repeat it again. So he didn't. We're all good. So now we try to get the soul captured. And after the soul's captured, she's going to have so much power. Like, she's going to be so strong. She's going to get health regen and all that. It's just so nice. So, I'm trying to bait out this SP2 again. He's not wanting to throw it. Finally, he throws it, though. Dex it while it's unblockable. Weird flex, but okay. Now I'm trying to build up some Furies to get that, and I just rip it right away. Good damage. And I got a 2 Furies on myself. So we throw the relic, and this fight is over before it even started. So there we go. Cable's down. Moving on to the next person with Super Scroll. Now I was a little worried about this fight because he does have like immunities and power gain and some other stuff. I was like, I wonder how this is gonna go. So I quickly checked his abilities to make sure like I didn't miss anything, even though it was like the smallest glance ever. I started checking and I was like, do I really need to check? And then I just kind of went in. So what was really cool about this fight was that I got a lot of neutralizers off and did a lot of damage, and I think regained all my health back from what I remember. So we just try to get a power gain going, and I see all these buffs on him. I'm like, oh my god, look at all these buffs. I just rip an SP2. So much damage with that SP2, with all those buffs. It's crazy how much damage she does. Plus she's got that 50% block proficiency with 4 souls, so I just zeroed out a lot of those hits, which is so nice. Right here, I wasn't trying to throw an SP3, I just built too much power up. So I was kind of like, okay, that's cool. I was kind of trying to like let the neutralizers go down so I could actually have him get more buffs up and then build to another SP2 and just destroy him. As you see, that's what I'm trying to do here. I did luck out because he did throw an SP2, so now he's going to gain more stuff, and then he just... I think it ticked for 50,000 on that burst. That was beautiful. Alright, next up is Nimrod. We know Nimrod's a tanky boy, with or without his armor ups. He just got energy resistance, I think, and maybe physical resistance because he's a robot. He's a big guy. So this was a longer fight, but still got it done. So you know, he's just gaining his furies from the closest long distance relationship, I think. So right here, I'm just trying to build it to an SP2 because he's got a couple armor ups, a couple furies. I figured, you know, I could get some good damage going. Try to get a parry off. There's that big damage again. Whew, you gotta love it. And here we go, we keep going. Okay. So there we go. Here I was a little worried to get hit by that, but you know, I fully dexed it, so I was fine. Got a couple neutralizers on. I forgot what the neutralizers did. Unless it was just like anytime you nullify a buff you get neutralized, then that's all it is. But I thought the neutralizer did something. I did accidentally push him to a special 3 here, and I was a little worried that it was going to kill me. Luckily it didn't, because if it did I was going to lose my shit. But it's all good. We made it past, and we got him, we survived. He did have a little bit of a regen there, but it wasn't much regen. And then I figured, you know, I'll just throw special ones because I don't have many buffs. He doesn't have any buffs on him, so I'll just get some burst damage going with that. Did have a little cheeky intercept with the relic there. That was nice. Her lifesteal's crazy. Game did lag there a little bit on my end, so I was a little worried, but it's all good. I think what I did here was I pushed him to a special 2 on accident, but at the same time it was on purpose. Because she's unblockable with her SP2, so I would just rip it right at him, and then it would just bypass the unstoppable and nullify it right away. So that was kind of a big 200 IQ play I made there for in my eyes. And then we finished the fight with a heavy attack. 6k heavy, by the way. It's not great, but it's pretty cool. 6k crit, not bad. And the last fight, moving on to Hulkling here. I had another little theory that maybe I could cheese it with Guillotine, with her Spectre. So I went with Guillotine, and I figured, you know, I'll get the bleeds, I'll get the Spectre, I'll do this. It'll be nice. And I did do a lot of damage here, but I did ultimately end up dying, so spoiler alert, not bad. But I think it was just because she's a 5-star, so she can't really take many blocked hits, even with Hulkling, because it's Pierce. And just his damage in general is very good. So We are playing very well, though. Like, you know, we got the Spectre off, we got the reverse healing. He doesn't have much regen anyways. Like, on defense, it's not a lot. Not like big ticks like King Groot or something. So it's still something, though, to, like, reverse and get out of there, which is nice. Another thing I did was I took that block damage there with the SP1 because he was at 1 charge, so I figured I could get, you know, the unblockable going without him being unblockable. That way, like, I don't accidentally block a hit and then he, you know, hits me again and I'm screwed. So here I got a little greedy, I think, and I went to throw. Oh, maybe not. One of these places I got really greedy and threw an SP2, and it ultimately pushed him to an SP3. And it was kind of like, ooh, that wasn't very smart. Or no, I think I threw an SP1 into him getting an SP3 right here. Because I wanted to see, like, if I could get some pain link going and maybe it would do something. Maybe not. I don't remember where that is. I know you know, I screwed up a little bit, but not like that. Alright, let's see. Okay, I see. Yep, okay, that's where it was. Got it. So yeah, I took him down, you know, 64% in one go with Guillotine. A lot better than what I did with Guillotine 2099. I don't really like her much. Like, she's good, obviously, but when I use her, I just feel like it doesn't work so well. Because I'm not very patient trying to build up a combo, even though I did do it in, you know, in the Necropolis with Aegon. But I don't know. Guillotine 99, she's cool. She's got some good utility, I'm sure. I think her power drain on offense is a little weak. I know if you miss, it's gonna do, or like if they block it, you can do a lot more power drain. Or if they dex it, but the chance of them dexing that is so low. And we just saw Morningstar do what Morningstar does. Big old damage. Tons of buffs are what she loves. Now I did have a little trouble going against Cerastes in the beginning. I did start off with my 5-star Morningstar because I wanted to see, like, what I could do with her, just like to relearn the fight almost and be like, okay, this is what I gotta do and all that. And I wasn't doing very good damage in the beginning because I think I did get to his broken phase or the stun phase or whatever, and it didn't go very well, I don't think, when I remember. So I accidentally hit his block there, but luckily there's no refresh on that. So I got the relic, got the heavy, we reset, throw the special one, hit his block, and we just reset the cycle. Such a fun fight, Cerastes is, as opposed to, like, Bahamut. I really don't like Bahamut. I think it's very annoying that his stuff resets for what he needs. It's way too long to, like, get damage going, and then you don't even do much damage anyways. I remember when I was going through Bahamut, I think I took like a 7-minute fight with Morningstar, and I only took him down 5%. Mind you, that is a class disadvantage and some other stuff, but it was not a good fight whatsoever. We finally got the stuff going, and then I'm not doing much damage here. I was like, what am I doing wrong? Am I missing something? And I threw the special 3, took him down. Kept beating the shit out of him. I was worried that he was going to build more power by doing that, but he's power locked, but he's also, it doesn't show that he's power locked, it just shows that he's stunned. But unluckily, actually no, I didn't end the fight here because I barely survived, but I couldn't really go any further because of the block damage. I'm at 1% here. I hit his block. And then, you know, I get the relic, get the cycle going. And then I'm kind of debating, like, why is he not throwing a special? And then because he's not there for a special yet. I kind of screw up the cycle there. I should have made him throw the special first and then do that. So now we're going back to, you know, cycle through. I go to heavy and it puts him barely to 2 bars of power, and he gets me. So I didn't take him down much there, and I was a little skeptical with my 6-star Morningstar on what kind of damage she'll do. Like, okay, let's go with Purgatory here. Let's see what she can do. And my God, Purgatory blew my mind. This girl right here, she does great damage against Cerastes. I don't know what it is. I think it's got to do with her SP3, but I don't know like why. It's so nice. And she's getting the armor break going. I don't know why. She hasn't captured the soul yet, but that's fine. Who cares? So there we go. Knock him down, get the cycle going. And I really impressed myself here when I played against Cerastes with Purgatory. Went to throw a heavy there. That was kind of embarrassing, but recovered from it, got the cycle going again. And you know, she's almost at 3 bars of power. So I'm like, okay, am I gonna get her to? Am I gonna throw special 3s or not, or what? I finally knocked her down. I was really worried here because he was right there. I was like, oh, this is gonna push another special 2, but luckily it didn't. She's 24k medium right there. That was nice. She does her SP3, just skipped through it. I didn't see how much damage it did, but it did take him down like 3%, which is cool. I should have saved to an SP2 here to try to get some degen damage, but I was just like, I don't want to waste my demonic rampage by not getting to an SP2. So I beat the phase though with it, so that's fine. And we're back to an SP3 already, which is astonishing, but that's what her SP3 does, is gives her power gain to revert back to 3 bars of power. I think over 35 seconds. And then if you're hitting people, you're going to gain power gain, and then her combat power rate also builds it up, so we're just back to like doing the cycle, knocking them down. And surprisingly, I remember what all the phases did. There was a mishap, I think, in phase 3 where I did I think hit block twice or something. That's fine. So here I did a combo into the stun. So another SP3. That did 1 million damage. 1.5 mil, I think. Or 150,000. Either or, that's a lot of damage with an SP3 against a boss like that. So I was like, okay, cool. Took him down almost lots of percent. He did recover like his shields a lot, which I was confused about. Like, why is he not wounded still? But I probably just missed something there. So we just continue the cycle, you know. Make sure not to double hit anything because it will revert it back to 300. And yeah, here we go. It's hard to voice over 30 minutes of content. It's really hard, especially when you're not a good, you know, announcer or anything. I need to practice with this stuff, guys. I really do. So I was trying to get him to like just block there so I could hit his block. Then I was like, all right, just throw the special, hit the block again, get the cycle going, and after this we do get him into the wounded phase. So he's wounded again. I figured maybe I won't do a 5-hit combo. I'll just go straight into the special 3. That did 1.2 million damage. I don't know what I'm missing with Purgatory, but that's insane. I swore it said 4% max damage or 4% of the max health. 4% and 1 million does not go together. That would be like 100 million health. This guy does not have 100 million health, so I don't know what's going on, why I'm doing so much damage, but I'm definitely liking it. And there I accidentally hit his block twice on accident. I was like, oh shit, but it's all good. We just wait to throw the relic, knock him down, and then, you know, get the. My plan was here, if I do get his stuff down broken before, I can just keep hitting his block, and then it'll allow me to just keep going, because you can double do prompts, I guess you'll call them, if 2 are already gone. So here I was like, okay, I can just double hit his block, or triple. I'd have to triple hit it, but so get the auto block, 1, 2. He dexed away, so I was a little worried there, but I got it. Here's that big SP3 again. Let's see what it does here. 1.5 took him down to 35, no, 30%. I don't know, I'm just watching on a small screen, so I can't really tell. But that's some great damage from Purgatory. I don't know why it's doing so much good damage, but it is, so that's nice. Got the spirit damaged, got the legs damaged. Go back, get the auto block. I forget how I died here. I think maybe I got caught with an SP1 or something. And it just burned me to death. I don't remember though, fully. Rip one more SP3. I think that's the last SP3 until it gets... Yeah, 1.5 mil again. Her damage is insane. I don't know why, but it's just so good. Oh, I think I tried intercepting with the relic and it caught me off guard or something. Oh no, it was here. So I did that, knock him down, and then I went to hit his block again, but it was pink, so it did that, and I started, plasmaing down. It's not a lot of plasma damage, but then he intercepted me here because I was worried I was gonna die, so I needed to go do some stuff. And then, yeah, I just died. But I took him down from like 97% to 6%. It's not a solo, but it's pretty badass that Purgatory did that. You can see there that it said 1.5 mil damage for the top hit. That's 20% of his health down the drain. Just from one special. So we go with Morningstar. She wasn't really my my MVP for this fight, but she's definitely the MVP for this entire challenge. She did really well against Bahamut. I said this already, but and then she did really well against Cytalis. I think I took Cytalis down from like phase 2 all the way to dead with her, if I remember correctly. Now here I was a little worried because I did block that SP1 for some reason. I was like, why'd I do that? Didn't do much damage though because Morningstar was at max health and she life steals a lot, so I was like, okay, cool. His block. Here I was getting a little anxious because he wouldn't like throw his heavy. He did though, ultimately. But I was still getting a little anxious. He's in overdrive now, so I was like, okay, cool, I'm already done with the phase. Was not expecting that at all. And I just wanted him to throw the special here, just so because I've been intercepted by specials so many times in the past. I was like, I don't want to get intercepted with that SP1. So I was just waiting to bait it out. Finally baited it out, then I somehow intercepted him there. Didn't look like a good intercept to me, but still got it done. So yeah, we're just cruising along. I did get nicked here a little bit. Perfect decks though, if I do say so myself. Got the relic off, and I was like, oh, okay. And yeah, fight's over. We now own Deathless Guillotine. And I gotta say, Cerastes and Cytalis seemed like good people to fight against. Bahamut, kabam, you're an asshole. You really are. I think they need to change the Bahamut fight because it's such a difficult fight that it's almost like you're forced to use revives on it because his block penetration is so high. It's crazy. So here we go, claim the piece. And I was just kind of like, in my head, I was like, yeah, you're the man, you're the man, you're the man. So, I actually clicked that button. I meant to click that to show off that I have the 5 pieces. And then we go to the Deathless. Check out the 7-star, the 6-star, and the profile photo. And we get her. We now own Deathless Guillotine. 1 Deathless champ down. Technically 4 more to go, but 3 more. Because you get the other 3 and then you get Deathless Thanos along with it. So there we go, there we go. I'm surprised at how well I did at Cerastes fight with Purgatory. And yeah, this will be the video though, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all in the next stream or video. Peace out.